What up,
Hi,
though?
I miss you.
So, what did you say about dating?
I'm really stuck at dating.
Huh?
I'm stuck at dating. I don't know how to date.
Maybe I think dating is a flawed system. That's what I just said on the show. It ain't dating ain't is not designed to create marriage. Dating is like it's designed to keep on dating. You got to court somebody.
Exactly. It's like every time you're trying to get to know somebody and you just lost interest or they just stop talking to you, you just start asking yourself, did I do something wrong? Or like I'm tired of it. I don't even know how to. So at this point, I'm just letting it flow. If we're talking, we're talking. If it get there, it get there. If it don't, it don't. That's where I'm at.
Dating ain't the only way to end up married. You know what I mean? That's what the point of my thing was. Dating is an institution to just. I mean, I guess you could get to know somebody like that, but people say once you really live with somebody, that's when you really get to know them.
Exactly. And sometimes too, that's when you realize that if this person really my person or not. Because I've done it and I've realized that you know what, this is not my person. Like no, it's not working out after like 5, 6 years. It's like damn, do I feel like I waste 5, 6 years? I don't know. I just feel like I was learning. I'm not mad at it, but now I know what to not tolerate it. I know what not to keep around and what I want in a man, what I want for myself. If I feel things are going left, I can just remove myself now. So I feel like it was a learning experience for me. Yes, I ended up with a beautiful son. I love my son. So I don't regret it at all. But would I do it again? No.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You got to take that into consideration because your kids get attached. Like I done had a lot of women, their kids got attached to me, and I liked the kids more than I liked the women. But I couldn't, be with the kids. Like that's weird. But I want, the kids really took to me. I was around their kids, and they was more disappointed when it didn't work out with their mom than their mom was. You know what I mean? So you definitely got to take that into consideration. When is the right time to meet the kids? When is the right time to bring this person around? Then you think it is. You had this person around for a couple of years, y'all don't work out, and then it's like, what we gonna do now? You can't stay in the kid life and not mess with the woman that's not your kid. You know what I mean? So you really got to be careful with bringing people.
Yeah, because you know what? I don't usually bring my son around the people that I'm talking to because I don't know I don't want my son to get attached to you. So that's a no for me. That's my number one rule right now. Until I know for sure that we're there and maybe, but as for like we talking 6, 3 months now, you ain't gonna meet my baby. You're gonna know that I have a baby. You might see my baby on FaceTime, but I'm not gonna want to be with my baby. It has to be at least a good 4 or 5 months, and then I'm like, all right, let me see how you act around my kid. You know, it's like that for me. Because I used to talk to that one person, I used to date somebody that had a kid, and I'm like, what are you gonna do now? It was like, well, I'm no longer with the mom, I'm no longer with the kid. And I'm like, what about the kid that already had that little connection with you? So I feel like sometimes it's hard for the kids to move on more than the parents. So like you were saying, so I don't want my kids to get attached to someone that's not going to be permanently in my life.
But I think dating is easier for women because the financial responsibility solely relies on the man. So you might invest the time, he invest the time and money, and then it don't work out. It don't form into a relationship, and then he's stuck doing the same thing with somebody else, and it creates a pattern of just paying for meals. I'm not in here to feed the children every day.
Oh, we know. Yeah, we know.
I'm
I was
just
listening to
saying,
you. I'm
man.
like,
I got a kid too. That could have been a pair of Air Maxes for my son or something. Like, what are you talking about? You sitting up here ordering from the left side of the menu, taking stuff home for your peoples to eat, and like, what are we doing? How is this getting us closer to each other for real? And we
right
only been in
now.
restaurants together.
So you feel like you're spending too much money.
No,
Is that what
I'm
you're
not.
saying?
I'm not fit to. That's what I'm saying, girl.
Right, that's how I feel.
But if it's like that, I don't mind.
Okay.
But if we getting to know each other, let's get to know each other. Why I gotta spend $6 billion to get to know you, and then you decide at the end of the $6 billion, I don't think I like you that much. You could go spend $4 billion on the next chick. Then what am I left with? Just receipts.
So what is a deal breaker for you? Why do you feel like you can't date?
Why do I feel like I can't date?
Or why
I
do you
don't.
feel like every woman that you have in your life, you just like stop talking to them?
I think that the quickest way to end things with me is not reciprocating. You know what I mean? If you ain't reciprocating what I'm doing, then I'm finna stop doing it. You know what I mean? This ain't the Jennifer show. If it was, you and I, we ain't finna just keep spinning on you. And that'll set the tone for how she think things are supposed to be for the rest of the relationship. I'm not finna keep this up, so I'm not finna start doing it now. If I do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things for me and you don't do nothing for me, I'm gonna stop doing stuff for you because it ain't being reciprocated.
Yeah, I think that's fair though. I think that's fair. That's how I feel too, because I feel like I'm not gonna pour all my energy into you and you're not just doing the same thing. I totally understand that, because for me too, that's why I stopped talking to certain people. It's like, yo, I'm not gonna be the one calling you phone, checking up on me, because I have my day too. The same way I can pick up my phone and be like, hey, how are you doing? You can do the same thing too. If you're too busy for me, so what's the point? People be like, oh, I was busy, this and that. After 2 days, you ain't talking to me. If I text you and you didn't text me back, don't expect me to text you again.
I feel the same way.
I'm not.
I'm not the one, little mama. I'm not finna be, if it ain't a mutual interest, then, let's mutually agree to me not spend no more money on you.
He's just worried about
Not
him spending his
because women
money.
to be uninterested and still go out with you to get that left side of the menu. You feel me? If you feel like we ain't going nowhere, stop eating this food. It ain't free.
Exactly. And I do feel like too, it's like, and then too, like when you're dating somebody, people put like a certain amount of time that y'all can have sex or not. Like, oh, it's like a 90 days, it's like a 6 months. How do you feel about that? For me, I feel like if we start getting to know each other and I'm start feeling you and stuff, like, I want to know if that's something I like, if I want to continue doing that, because if you can't please me, I can't be with you because I need that. That's something that I need. That's I don't know.
I mean, whatever that point is where you feel like you want that person to yourself, that's the point where you start a relationship. Look, let's just date each other and see how that goes. Um, but if you know that you don't want that person to yourself or you don't want to be committed to that person, then, have that conversation. Don't just keep on going like, oh, well, maybe they'll grow on me or something. It don't take that long to see if
Oh
you
my
want,
God. Yes, I tend to do that a lot. Oh, maybe and then I realize that, damn, nah, I really hate that about him. I don't know how to cut him off, and like I'm not answering the phone. Oh, why are you doing this? Why are you not talking to me? And I'm just like, like I don't know what to do.
right. But just have that conversation for real. It'd be an uncomfortable conversation. But I rather somebody let me know than to keep on, if it ain't mutual, just let me know,
so,
man.
so
But
if
I've
you
been on
like,
the other side of it too, though, where women was taking me out and buying me stuff, and they expected me to feel differently about them. And it was like, I don't care how many pair of Air Maxes you buy me. I'm not going to feel no differently than I felt about you before you bought them Air Maxes. You know what I mean?
yes, that's true. That's how I feel too. But for me, I've never found me a guy that really spoiled me. And I heard girls that were like, "Oh my God, I get this." Like, "Oh my God, what do you do? Like, can you teach me something?" Like, I don't know. I don't know how that feels because I don't get spoiled like that. The way, like, you see how you said women be buying you stuff? Like, I buy everything for myself.
But then look, when they bought stuff for me, that stuff wasn't free. Yeah, I didn't pay for it, but it came with expectations, it came with obligations, it came with all kind of other stuff. Men feel the same way when they taking you out on all these dates and they buying you all that stuff. That stuff ain't free. That stuff come with expectations and obligations, whether you choose to accept them or not. And you can say, oh well, I don't have to do nothing. Yeah, you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to take that stuff and eat that food either.
So how long do you think, or you think you should take before you let somebody know, like you're not feeling them? Like if you like a person's vibe, right, but sex is not great, how do you tell that person that I don't want to fuck with you because of that. I don't know. How do you say like I don't want to mess with you because I'm not sexually satisfied?
I think
Like how can you
that
say that in a nice way?
I've done that many times. I believe that conversation for me always starts with, "This is whack." That's just how I say this whack, like and then we go from there. But I can't dwell in whackness. I got too much swag for that. I'm like, I'm the swag. I can't be dwelling in no whackness.
You hear him? He is fly though. You a one fly ass.
He all right. He all right. Baby, ain't gonna be all day. I just want everybody to know.
You be putting that shit on. I be like, yeah.
For sure. But, I'll keep a certain standard. You know what I mean? I expect for somebody like, I went out with women before and be in public with them. I feel uncomfortable. Like, why is your shoes not matching with your purse? And where did you get that from? You making me uncomfortable. You is not matching my swag. I have done that for sure.
It's so funny
You ain't going nowhere with me like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I can't tell. Like, if I go out with you, I feel like I gotta match your energy because it's like, if you can't dress, I just can't take it. One thing I cannot take, if your teeth is not clean, I cannot take that. Like, don't talk to me. That's a big turn off for me. And also, I should be able to be myself. Don't look at me and be like, oh, why are you doing this now? Like, you're not gonna work.
No English, no English.
Well, teach me the language. I would love to speak to, I would love to speak to you in your language. Teach me the language. I'm international.
Listen, she is so fine. She all black and chocolate and everything. She wanna hide herself. Come on, say something.
Hello.
Yeah. Where you at though?
Where you at?
Though.
Oh no! Oh no!
Trying to see me. Hello.
What up though? Look at you here.
They can't see
I know.
Right? You're trying to hide yourself for.
Big y'all by. I don't know.
Daddy, don't be coming over here and call me by my name. Not everybody knows this name.
Oh my God.
Yo, Jen, we finna jump off though. I just wanted to jump in and you feel me? Tapping in with you.
Thank you. I appreciate
Go let this gentleman get on the line.
Yeah, I love
All right,
you guys. I'll see you guys next Thursday.
All right, for sure.
For sure. For sure.